David Shields has published 10 books of fiction and nonfiction. He's been widely translated and awarded numerous prizes, grants, and fellowships. His current project is called Reality Hunger, a Manifesto, which will be out from Knopf in 2010.
It's sort of a call to arms for new literary and other art forms to match the complexities of the 21st century. It's an ars poetica for a burgeoning group of interrelated but unconnected artists who, living in an unbearably artificial world, are breaking ever larger chunks of, quote, reality into their work. I don't feel any of the guilt normally attached to, quote, plagiarism, which seems to me organically connected to creativity itself. The history of art is the history of appropriation. All art is theft. And so much of the laws that we have now protect the lawyers and hamstring the artists.
I guess the viewers should get a sense of the structure as well. It's aphoristic, right? And I'm actually going to hold up a page of the galleys to just give the viewers a sense of how it's all arranged. It is kind of like Ecclesiastes, right? I mean, it is fragments of text, mini essays.
The lyric essay is the literary form that gives the writer the best opportunity for rigorous investigation, because its theater is the world, the mind contemplating the world, and offers no concealing dream world, no exit door.
To me, nonfiction or essay is a way to foreground contemplation as the motor for the work rather than story. That's to me the great excitement that nonfiction or the essay mode has, is that what drives the work is consciousness as opposed to narrative.
Capitalism implies and induces insecurity, which is constantly being exploited, of course, by all sorts of people selling things. Therapy lit, victim lit, faux helpful talk shows, self-help books, all of these prey on our essential insecurity. The great book, though, such as Fernando Pessoa's The Book of Disquiet, say, takes us down into the deepest levels of human insecurity, and there we find that we all dwell. What if America isn't really the sort of place where a street urchin can charm his way up to the top through diligence and talent? What if instead it's the sort of place where heartwarming stories about abused children who triumph through adversity are made up and marketed? J.T. Leroy was nothing more or less than a highly developed pen name. Margaret Seltzer wanted so badly not to be the person she was, an upper middle class girl from the valley, that she imagined herself all the way into strangers' lives and cared so much about bringing attention to those lives that she phrased it as memoir, because relatively few people care about novels anymore. In the aftermath of the Million Little Pieces outrage, Random House reached a tentative settlement with readers who felt defrauded by James Fry. To receive a refund, hoodwinked customers had to mail in a piece of the book. For hardcover owners, it was page 163. Those with paperback copies were required to actually tear off the front cover and send it in. Also, readers had to sign a sworn statement confirming that they had bought the book with the belief that it was a real memoir, or in other words, that they felt bad having accidentally read a novel.
This is concerning me. Can you tell me why you're anti-citation?
Well, I'm interested in art. I'm interested in the history of art. I'm interested in the way in which every artist who takes the history of art seriously understands how art is built from previous art.